Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Black. His opponent from Bad Street, USA, weighing 275 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Freebird Terry Gordy.
Okay, bartender.
This match, James McCone.
Bartender, cut off our ring announcer too, please. We're back with more action. Freebird Terry Gordy set to take on Billy Black, and these two definitely have a history. It's been a while since they've taken on each other, but over in Japan, in the All Japan Wrestling promotion, they fought each other many a time, usually in tag team matches. Gordy would team up with Dr. Death Steve Williams, and Billy Black would team up with Joel Deaton.
Well, I tell you what, I've been looking forward to calling Terry Gordy's match. Terry Gordy, he's a veteran of this sport for sure, you know, former Freebird, Michael Hayes. Whatever happened to Michael Hayes anyway?
I don't know. I think Home Shopping Network, something like that. I seem to recall him selling some sort of cheesy merchandise somewhere.
Yeah, I seen him hawking T-shirts on some network the other night, but that's needless to say. You know, Bad Boy Billy Black, and you talking about a guy that can flat get it on in the ring. You was talking about shoot fighting a while ago. Well, this guy right here, he is the expert.
I'm telling you, both these two have extensive experience in Japan, and we should see some brutal action here in this match. We've had some great high-flying action in our first match. We had some great mat wrestling, and this one's just going to be an all-out war.
You know, I was talking to Billy Black, and he told me he lived in Japan for a couple of years, and I know Terry lived over there for at least 3 or 4.
Yeah. That's true. You know, in addition to wrestling over there, they lived over there, and when they weren't wrestling, they were training with some of the best shoot fighters Japan has to offer. Now, Billy Black, don't let his size fool you. He can get up there on the top rope. He's as comfortable in the air as just about anyone. But for now, he's keeping it on the ground. He's got an arm lock on Gordy here.
Well, I tell you what, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the credentials this guy's got is incredible. You know, tag team partners with the Freebirds, like I said before, but then he tagged up with Dr. Death Steve Williams, went to Japan, took every title they had, and Terry Gordy, you're a legend in my book.
And Terry Gordy was also one of the dominant singles wrestlers over in Japan, holding the Triple Crown Championship on more than one occasion, and that is probably the most prestigious title in the world, a combination of 2 world titles in Japan and the NWA International title. Some of the greatest wrestlers of all time have held that belt. Terry Gordy, Stan Hansen, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Jumbo Tsuruta, Mitsuharu Misawa. Very select group of people.
You got that right for sure. You know, Abdullah the Butcher, is he going to make his way to IPW? You know, he was always one of my favorites.
I hope not. I mean, things are bad enough when you've got the Gangsters and the Punisher in here. Last thing we need is someone like Abdullah.
You know, I just had an idea. I might contact the Butcher and see if he's interested in coming up and being part of Body Count. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Interesting is an understatement, to say the least, Chance.
Between him and you, Jack, there'd be enough chairs slung in here to fill an auditorium.
Yeah, well, I'll if that ever happens, I'll be sure to tell O'Sullivan's to hide all the forks.
This is true, and I tell you what, another thing, we'll move the broadcast booth upstairs.
Yeah, well, I think Abdullah brings his own forks. But there's a nice uppercut by Black. He goes for the cover, and Gordy kicks out and takes him into a front face lock here. Squeezed in the life right out of him. You can tell, you can see it in Terry Gordy's face. This is no rest hold. This is Terry Gordy getting the life squeezed out of him. He takes him over into a pinning combination. Now body scissors.
Terry Gordy feeling the effects of this move, that is for sure. And Bad Boy Billy Black, I tell you what, if he gets a pinfall here, it won't be a surprise to me. This could go either way.
Well, Black is employing an interesting strategy. He's instead of concentrating on one part of the body, he is working on different parts of the body using submission holds and just trying to overall wear down Gordy, take limb by limb, organ by organ, wear it down until the point that Gordy can't even move anymore. And I guess they'd have to call the match then.
This is for sure, and you know he's got him in this body scissors here, and that's cutting the oxygen off to the lungs, and I tell you what, this will get you tired in quick.
Well, Gordy now powering out of it. Gordy, known for his strength, he's always been one of the great big men this sport has seen, and he's able to get out of it, and now he gets him in the toe hold, and Black's in the ropes. They're going to have to break this up.
Looked like he was stepping in, try to turn him over into a scorpion deathlock, but I don't know if that's going to be the case or not.
But Black was right by the ropes, so real smartly he reached out and grabbed him, and the hold is broken, and now they're both back up on their feet.
By the way, is that what that's called, a scorpion, or did that other guy name that?
I'm not sure the official name of it. I guess it depends on which wrestler uses it. So if Terry Gordy used it, we could call it the free shooter.
You got it. Did we actually agree on something? I can't believe it.
The Bam Bam Deathlock.
Oh, that's even better. Well, I tell you what, our referee's down to see if Terry Gordy wants to give it up, and I can tell you right now that's never going to happen. You could rip his arm off, and he would still keep fighting.
I don't think Gordy knows the meaning of the word no. Then again, I'm not sure if he even knows the spelling, but that's another story.
That, plus I'm not going to ask him, so there you go. He's a little bit bigger than me and you.
Yeah, definitely. And now Black, with a nice maneuver, basically catapulted himself into Terry Gordy's face. Now goes for the cover. Gordy kicks out. I think Black hesitated a little too long before making that pin attempt. Back to what we've been saying all along. When you've got a wrestler down on the mat, you need to go for the cover right away. Black going in for a shoulder block, but Gordy moved out of the way, and Black goes crashing into the turnbuckle and then back down to the canvas. Big smash into the turnbuckle by Gordy. And now he's going to fling him into the other corner. Comes in with a big clothesline.
That was a vicious clothesline, too. Bad boy Billy Black is feeling the effects of one Terry Gordy. And I tell you what, this keeps swinging back and forth. And it's like I said before, whichever one comes out the victor, it won't be a surprise.
Definitely. A lot of people would be surprised if Black ended up winning this match, considering an upset. But I would not be surprised either. Now Gordy going for the pin after a big clothesline, but Black gets his feet on the ropes. Black definitely very ring savvy. He knows where he is at any moment in time. He knows how far he is from the ropes, and if he's in a position where he can break the pin, he does. And now here, he stuns Terry Gordy, picks him up, big body slam. Goes for an elbow drop, but Gordy moves out of the way. Gordy's slow getting up on his feet. But he gets up before Billy. Now whips him into the ropes. Black reverses it. DDT by Gordy. And he goes for the cover.
And that is all, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Freebird Terry Gordy.
Hard-fought match, but Terry Gordy comes out on